Hello everybody. Is my audio working? Oh, it is. Excellent. Cool. I just realized my glasses are filthy. So, how do you clean your glasses? With your t-shirt. Don't let any optometrist tell you otherwise. That is the best way to clean your glasses. And did not help. A bit loony. Have you finished your chat? Your hangout? So, how's everyone doing? Audio may be too low. What does everyone think? That's weird. T-shirts are amazing. How's that? Is that a bit better? I don't want to go too loud. I don't want it to clip. Mark polled himself. Do you need to go to the hospital? So, before I start, I just want to say that Yaz and I spent the last 2 days staining our deck, D-E-C-K, deck, and I am super sore. So, if you hear anything creaking today, that's my bones, my old bones. A massive deck. Yeah. It's so the logo's off. My logo is currently off because I don't think I can run them both at the same time. I don't want to run them both at the same time. YouTube says that my stream is low in bit rate, in bit loony rate. Oh no. No, firstly Ollie won't come in, so that won't ever happen. And if Flynn comes in, he's going to take over the whole thing. So, yeah, I don't know if my laser stuff is currently turned on, and I don't know if it's working. Mike's watching in 1080p. Okay. It doesn't look like my laser code is working. Because there should be stuff on the screen, maybe. Hang on. I made some changes this morning. Poll, just hold on one moment. Get chat ID. Yeah, that should be doing something. Interesting. Then we're getting a Flynn show day. No, he's too busy playing Star Wars Lego. Yeah, it could be the deck fatigue as well. Now everyone's fatigued. So, yeah, why is this not working? Just bear with me a moment. Yep, okay. It should be working. Have I changed something else? Maybe I just need to restart it now that the stream is live. Maybe it didn't work because the stream was not live. One moment. That's probably it. I did change from Laser. I did. Here we go again. Spammers in the house. Okay. Just wait for it to connect, folks. It may not connect. Anyway, I'm going to say hi to everyone in the stream first. Sorry, this is a rough start. But it just matches how I feel, so there we go. Okay, I'm scrolling backwards. So, good morning, Adam, Ray, Fred Flintstone, Mako, Graham, Jerry's here, Jerker, hello, David Esser, Embedded Hobbyist, hi. Scrolling, hello Yuz. Can't believe you're awake already, that's crazy. Mark, good morning. Dustin, hi. Rota, good morning. Deathshaker. I'm going to be missing people. I'm going too quickly. Ian, good morning. Braden, hi. Adrian, hello. Alexandru, hi. Bit loony. G'day. Check out my big deck. Bit loony. Andre. Beata, hello. Hey, Mike. Mike Swan. Sid Price, hello. Did you get your board working? Sid, have you done a respin yet? Still going. Monster Mark, hello. Johnny, good morning. Joe, Daypaul Jones, and it jumped. Waiting for that. Alan, hello. Going backwards now. Michael, hi. Chris Polk, hello. Might have one, no. Ex-Micron, hello. Wolfgang. From Hamburger in Germany. Sorry. I'm actually feeling quite hungry now. Hamburg, yes, I know, but I feel like a hamburger. I feel like an egg and bacon McMuffin. Oh, not got the board working yet. Have we done the relay out? Decided to add another feature. Yep, you sound like me. Anything from the green shop? What's the green shop? Okay, why is this laser not working? Why is it not connect? Is it not connecting? I don't know. I don't have any status on the thing to say if it's connected or not. Okay, we need to maybe bring up... No, checking for messages. There was an error getting messages. We're getting that error thing again. Checking for messages. Oh, done. It's a holiday stream. It's a Sion's brain is fried stream. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it's a terrible hamburger joke. I'm just really hungry. Like, really hungry. Yeah. So I've told Brian, Brian knows about the, let's move this out of the way. And I have chroma key, the Pixie Chroma up on my screen here to remind everyone that there's only 8 days left. 8 days. So every second time it polls, it comes back with this, there was an error getting messages. And Brian knows about this. He needs to look up on it. Update on the Tiny S3. What do you mean by update? Are they available yet? No. Is there any silicon? No. Do I have some more silicon on the way? Yes, I do. Enough to launch? No. Am I close to going into pre-cert? Yes. So will they be available in 2021? No. When in 2022? I don't know yet. So it's not getting any of the messages, which is weird. So let me just have another look. In case I've done something stupid. It's getting to done, which is good. But it's not showing any messages. API is used up. No, it shouldn't be. It only just started. So, why don't we... I'm going to put a log. Print... I know you want to see the code. You want to see the code. I wasn't planning on doing laser stuff today, but then Bitlooney asked me about it. So I thought, yeah, okay. Index %d, comma num %d slash index, comma num messages. Okay, so that'll print how many we got. Did I try turning it off and back on again? Oh, you're so funny. I've commented out all that stuff, and it should be, oh, you know what it is? I did a Z. That's funny. Okay, so if I do this, if I go laser hello world, maybe that'll work. Let's see if that pops up. Making my camera's too high. Oh, there we go. Everyone see that? Did everyone see the message on the wall? So yeah, I was saying to Bitlooney before, getting the message, being able to write the message and have it not flicker is very hard, because the amount of movements that the laser has to do to write text is pretty massive, right? There's so many movements and stop starts and like turn off, move to here, turn on again, move. So it's working. It's just, so just please be careful, folks. I'm just going to ask, before you just go crazy and spam it, is don't just do massively long sentences, okay, for no purpose, okay, because it's just going to bog it down for everyone. I mean, sure, do what you want, whatever. So right now it's with a Z, Lazer, because it was Lazor, and I changed it from an O. But as you can see, the more text there is, the slower it goes, and the worse it. The refresh is really hard to tweak in. I wonder if you can see it from here. Let's see if it. There's no color changing, guys. There's no color. It's all fixed. There we go. Chris has an obsession with butts. Johnny. So what I need to do is add in, what other view did I have it? That one. which is not quite. Let me just see if I can fix this. No, that's not right. Oh, what? Yaz wrote a message. Missed it. Missed it, Yaz. Hang on. If I also go to this. Oh no. That's not what I wanted to do. That one. Copy and paste. Here we go. I don't know where to put it. I need to make it bigger. So you can see it better. Maybe that'll work. Hey Dutch Taurus. Here we go. So you can see it's on a bit of an angle. Right, so let me show you this. We're going to miss a whole bunch of messages in the background while I do this. But, so I've got another camera here. I'll just very quickly show you. I've set up a place for the laser, like a little bit of a bench. The lighting is very dark. Anyway, it's sitting on there. It's still in pieces, but it's like a platform I've set up for it. And I've discovered all sorts of weird things about the Galvo, and so I'm gonna have to like sit there for like really knuckle down and try to work out what all the different pots are for, because there's a very big discrepancy on the angle. Like if I point the Galvo directly at my wall, it's about 15 degrees out, and it's also on an angle. And so there's obviously a lot of tweaks I need to do on the 12 different pots. I'll probably still get this closer. So I'm still running at the small range. Johnny's a rickroller. Everyone see that one? Apparently Johnny's a rickroller. Oh, what did you do, BitLooney? Did that work? No, it won't. There's a limited character set, because all the characters, all the fonts are G-code translated fonts. So, yeah, you can't just do any characters. Sorry. Like it took me 20 minutes just to add an apostrophe. Spicy popcorn. What? So I don't know how versatile this is really. And you can see the flickering in the rate, and that's because of the polling. I need to slow down the polling because it's a blocking call. Hey, Adam. Yeah, see, Johnny, those chop database. You're just trying to get everyone. You're trying to get. I don't know why you're getting me back. Well, it's not me, but you're trying to get people back for all the rubbish they make your chat thing do. Hang on, I need to change this. The timing. To get it to not happen as often, because it's too. You can see that sometimes it stalls because it's blocking the from the read. But there were so many places this happens. Did I? Oh, have I not? Is it still? Yes, it's saying laser. Is it? It probably is. Yeah, because I did laser and it should be laser. Okay, I'm putting this back to S, L-A-S-E-R. It's not going to work yet, folks. I need to restart. Don't try it yet. Yeah, I need to get rid of the laser. As I said, I was doing all this morning. reverse pole. If there's no error, else if there is an error, okay, I'm just rebuilding, recompiling. And you see it's also on an angle. I wonder if I can fix that again. I need to, well, it doesn't look like it's on an angle for me. I think it's just my camera. It could just be the camera. 404 not found. You're looking for my brain again, are you, Mark? Mark's looking for my brain and got a 404 not found. So I have put it into a fixture, but it's a temporary one. I made a rig out of 2020 aluminium. It's all temporary because I was waiting for my new boards, but my new boards arrived yesterday, but I couldn't get to my office because painted the deck, stained the deck, and lost access to my office. So I got some boards from PCB Buy. I should probably check them out and see if they're any good. There you go. That's better. Now it doesn't have to write laser anymore. Brain not found. Exactly. Okay, well while you're playing with that, I'm gonna look at these. Shall we look at these? I'm gonna look at them. That one, which is upside down, that's okay. And by the way, I cleaned my desk, and I've been building furniture out of 2020. Oh, wait, that was weird. Hang on. Must have knocked my... Oh, it's reflecting off my screen. I saw laser on the side wall. So that silk screen's not bad. That's pretty good silk screen. Way better than the silk screen I got from JLC. And this hassle is way better hassle. It's like mostly flat. So that's pretty good. None of the vires are really... I mean, they're tinted, but they're not really tinted. They're all really visible. Which is interesting. And there seem to be bubbles or something in the solder mask. Can you see there's like bubbles? Little dots. Not that it makes a difference, but like you can see just here, there's bubbles. Let me just try another one. Yeah, there's bubbles on the front here as well, little bubbles. Yeah, and on the back as well. And so this is their blue. I don't know how blue that is. Where's my other boards? Let's compare the blues. So this is PCB Buy. Okay, so the JLC blue is much bluer. It's a much nicer blue, I have to say. But look how bad the silk is. Like, look at that. Like JLC they're notorious with whatever they use for their silk printer, it skips lines. Like you can see here as well that like it just shifted, like it was printing along and then dropped down. Happens on all my boards. It's really frustrating. Blue tack. I think like the solder mask is a nice. The gel seed solder mask is a nicer solder mask. This is kind of like more like a greeny blue, I think. But anyway, this is my updated board. It's got all the fixes. So I need to get this built. Oh, there you go. There's an issue with the mask on the new one. Bit hard to see. Not the mask, the silk screen. It's a bit of a line through it. I'm too much of a perfectionist. So anyway, I need to build one of these. Did you already combine the mirror and the unit and laser into a fixture? No, they're on a fixture. I said they're on 2020 extrusion. They're bolted in, but it's still temporary, a temporary fixture. So my plan, I need to make one of these and make sure it's right, and then I'll swap out my other one with this one, and I'll stick it. I'll then make an actual box to put everything in. Right now, as I said, it's. Well, I need more light to show you. And let me just open the window, open the blinds. You might be able to see better. So right now, it's like this. If I can lift this enough, I don't think I can. So you can see it's on a rig. It's on some 2020, like an L-shaped rig. I've still got the power supply in the tub. And it's still, the laser's still running off my bench supply. But I need to fix all that. I need to rewire the laser. I'll get rid of the Wagos, and I'll do that with my new board, because the board's just hanging on the side, you can see. So the idea is to get all of that into a box. But the base of the box will be extruded aluminium. Because I've set up a proper, I wish I could get this higher, but the power supply won't reach. I've actually set up like a proper rig, and the Galvos are sitting off on standoffs, and the laser is sitting in its own holder, and everything's been measured and perfectly aligned. But if you look at the front, you see the angle that it's sitting at? Maybe you can't see, I don't know. It's sitting on like a massive angle facing away this way, facing away that way, just to get it straight on the wall. So there's definitely some calibration issues going on. Look how clean my desk is. Look. Tidy, clean. It won't last. It won't last. So, yeah, I need to convert all that into a box. I want to do a, I'm thinking of just making an acrylic box. I want to do black tinted acrylic so you can see inside it. Oh, Johnny, yeah, I hope you're okay. Yuzzle's pretty sick for a couple of days for her booster. Emma is the best cookie maker in the world. I can't agree with that because I've never had any of the cookies, so I don't know. I mean, if I got to taste some of the cookies, I could maybe confirm that, Mark. Tim, careful. Don't you imply my mind is warped? I mean, I know it is. Like that's it's a gimme, but nah. Yeah, it's and so I've been building furniture on this side. This desk is a mess because everything's been dumped here because I started building. I wonder if we can let's go back. The desk is really bad. I'm warning you now, but let's go back to this camera again. But you can see that rack I started building 2020 extrusion, like that's a rack to put more containers on. Get the other way, maybe. So they're all my nuts and bolts and stuff. So M2.5 all the way up to M5. I've got countersunk and button top screws of all various lengths. You know, anywhere from 6mm up to 16mm. I've got standoffs and like stacks of M2.5. So I'm keeping all my like mechanical stuff there, and then my components up top. And I've got myself some more racks. I've gone double height on the top. I've got stacks of things to fill in on those, right? But they're all my close at hand components. And packing out the toys in the corner, a bit hard to see. I should have warned everyone about motion sickness, but that's my desk at the moment over here. It's a pigsty. I need to clean it all up. Yeah. Slowly getting there. Is that a rack or an eye? What? What? Where is Yuz? I don't know where Yuz is. Never trust a PCB you can't throw out of a window. Oh, I can throw all my PCB. Well, I can't open my windows. If I can open my windows, I can throw them all out the window. So, I was going to build reflow masters today on stream, or finish them. I have quite a few to finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? Okay, maybe 13. I've got 13 to finish. I've got orders I need to ship today. But then I decided I didn't want to do that. And then I have, believe it or not, I have prototype shields and RTC shields I'm out of that I need to make. And I've only got a few panels of each left. I was going to make those on the stream today, and I thought, can't be bothered. I'll make them later. And so then I decided to do nothing on the stream today because it's been a rough, long year and I'm knackered. So, 3 vaccine shots and still no 5G reception. Yeah, well, that's clearly your skin is too thick for good coverage. A chat-controlled robot arm, that would be good. Bang, smack in the head. Where did you leave your drink? I don't know. Oh, Mark, that's going to kill the laser. I wonder how quickly the laser is going to wear out. Text wobble like a sign, yeah. It's again at 20, maybe like a 40k Galvo, I could do text faster. But it's chat controlled ping pong launcher. It depends where I'm shooting them at. But yeah, that could be cool. Can you hear the Galvo going when it's riding? Makes a very unique sound, which I can hear, which is really weird. By the way, just, you know, what's it called? Inappropriate plug. Not inappropriate. Whatever, I can't remember. I'll put links. I'll put referral links in the chat to the Galvos and the laser I'm using. So yeah, in case you want to buy one. So okay, by the way, I am going to make these boards available, limited run, but stacks of people have been asking me about these controller boards. So obviously I've got 5 here. One's going to be for me. I'll have 4. And I'll order, as long as it works okay, I'll order some more PCBs. And I don't know how many I'm going to be able to make because getting the parts is maybe difficult. But I will make some and make them available for those that want to do this as well. And we should get a repository going for a library. Like I know that BitLooney's volunteered to do two things. BitLooney's volunteered for. He volunteered to port the Vectrex like firmware over to be able to play Vectrex games, and he also, hang on, I got to get rid of a spammer. He also volunteered to start making the laser library multi-threaded. So, yeah, so that would be really cool. So with his contribution, then the rest of us will be able to, be able to work on some really cool stuff. Yeah, so thanks very much, BitLooney, for volunteering for that. Cheers. My son's, he's on the deck. Hang on, wait. Okay, deck cam. I'm just telling Yaz to move. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Okay, there's our deck. You see how big it is? And there's Flynn. Flynn's dancing on the deck. Anyway, so the deck goes all the way. Oh, sorry, the chairs are up on the grass because they had to get them off the deck. The deck comes all the way down to my office, and then on the other end, over the edge, it goes all the way back to the back fence. Like, it's really big. Anyway, that's us. We did the deck. Yay. And it really needs a second coat, and there is just no way that we are doing a second coat. Not a chance in hell. What is he doing? He thinks he's in a swimming pool. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Sorry. Oh my god. What he's doing. He's going to look back on that later and be so upset. We're going to get a visitor? No, I don't think Yaz is coming. And I don't think Flynn's coming in. But I've stopped recording, Flynn. Oh, that's pretty funny. No, it's not slippery. It's water based. It's seeped in. It's dry. Oh, okay. Hang on. Flynn wants to dance again. There's a pole in the way. This is my son. This is what my son does first thing in the morning. Normally he does this at like 6 o'clock in the morning to wake up the whole family. Is everyone enjoying this? Seriously. Okay. Enough. Yeah. Sorry. It's a crazy stream. ADHD cam. Absolutely. ASD and ADHD cam. Oh my god. Okay. Well. So, I see. I'm missing all the chat messages now. That's the problem. I don't get to. They're gone. They come and go, and they're gone. Time for meds. Yes, it is time for his meds. That girth, BitLooney. Oh. It's one way to get some exercise. Oh, he could do that all day and then not sleep at night. Australia's Got Talent. Yeah, we should put him on that. One for DK, please. One what? Unexpected entertainment. What? Aren't I the unexpected entertainment? Oh, you mean one of these? Well, yeah. We'll see how many I get to make first. You get from the small winner club for that deck. Sorry. Yeah, I know what DK is. I didn't know one what though. I think you're talking about these. You thought I was building a PD11, a PDP11. I don't think so. I'm not. Coffee didn't last long. No, it's also cold. It wasn't very hot to start with. So. Oh, I didn't even see Johnny. Get you something nice, taking care of the children so you can stream. Thank you, Johnny, for the super chat. I just saw that. I completely missed it. What was I doing when it came up? Maybe I was looking at the PCBs. Anyway, thank you, Johnny. Really appreciate that. No, we expect my pleasure every Tuesday. Right. Oh, I know about pleasure. So, anyone got any questions? Whatever we want to talk about. Like, I really don't want to get stuck into actually doing anything this morning. The truth is, I've got a lot of stuff to do. Oh, so did I show everyone? No, I didn't. I bought a bunch of... I think I showed my patrons. So Adam's going to love this. I bought a bunch of the Makerbeam stuff. So the Makerbeam is the 10x10 extrusion. I've got lots of long and medium and stacks and stacks of Makerbeam. I've got all the packets of all the goodies and extras. The L brackets. The cubes for doing the corners and stuff. You can see in here there's all different sizes, like they come in packs of all different things. Anyway, and then I also bought from them 3 lots of MGN9 rails. So I've got 3 rails. I've got everything I need here to build a second inspection machine, but much more lightweight. So I ended up buying this directly from the Netherlands because it was so much cheaper. I'm behind you. Mark is behind me. What's the quality like that came quick? The quality is really good, I have to say. I mean, there's some marks on the anodizing. It could just be because of the way they're stored, but they look really good. I'm very impressed. And they're quite strong. And what was I just saying? I was going to say something. I was in the middle of saying something and I got distracted. Mr. Agony, which website did... Oh, that's right, where I ordered from. So, I put all my stuff in my shopping cart for the Singapore store because I thought that would be the closest and the easiest. And then when I went to check out, so there was $190 worth of stuff and the freight was $379 US. And I went, what the... So I then went to the Netherlands, which is where they're from, Makerbeam, and I ordered it there, and the freight was $33 US for UPS, and it got here in 4 days. And yeah, I wasn't expecting that. So my plan right now is to take my existing machine, get rid of, and for the X-axis, replace the whole X-axis with some 10x10. So I'm going to get rid of the 2020 extrusion as well as the MGN 15 rail, and I'm going to replace that with the 9 for now. So this will be much smaller, and redo that whole section, and then eventually rebuild the whole machine using using the 1010, which is much smaller and lighter. I don't want to do that straight away because I don't have to redo all the lighting right now. So yeah, I did it from Makerbeam.com, which I believe is they're in the Netherlands. I was really impressed, not only by how quickly they shipped it, but how quickly it got here for the price. Like for everything they sent in terms of weight, it was actually cheaper. Shipping was cheaper than when I get PCBs from China. So it was impressive. And so for those that don't know, I'll open up their website. We'll have a look. But so this is not affiliate linked. I wish it was. I really don't do enough with affiliate stuff. I always feel bad. So this is their Makerbeam website, and so that they've got 2 things. They've got Makerbeam, which is 10x10, and they've got 3 actually. There's Makerbeam, there's Makerbeam XL, which is 15x15, and there's also a Nanobeam. I don't know if Nanobeam is them though, but all of their Makerbeam stuff is all open source. So all of their profiles and all of their parts are open source. So they've got all of the shapes and everything there, so you can make your own add-ons and stuff, which is really cool. Mark is the original Makerbeam. Hang on, let me go to this one. There you go. Oh, why is that upside down in my groin? That should be... Oh, no, that one. There you go. Sorry. Just in time for Mark's message. So, yeah, this is where I bought it from. So there's Makerbeam and then the XL, and then they've got their Open Beam, which is open sourcey stuff, and this is slightly different shape. Anyway, one thing they don't have, which I thought would be really cool, is that they don't have 10 by 20. Who's asking to be a mod? What happened? What did I miss? 4 days to arrive. They sent it UPS. So $33 UPS, and it got here in 4 days from the Netherlands. It was pretty great. Yeah, it'd be really cool if they had 10 by 20. I need some 10 by 20. I know I can make my own kind of thing, but yeah. So it's pretty cool. And they say lengths anodized in clear, which means that they're when I read that originally, I thought, what? It's clear Makerbeam, but it's not. It's aluminium. It's clear anodizing. Like, I was so excited. I thought, oh, could you imagine if it was all clear? Anyway, Laser Shark. I'm pretty sure that won't work. So don't tease me. He's a mod and not me. And you said you want to be one. There you go. Maker is a mod. Alan needs to start his day. I need to end my day already. So anyway, I've got Makerbeam. I'm excited by that. I don't know when I'm going to start playing with it, but I need to clear off all my desk space, and that's why I've got all my nuts and bolts. I bought a complete set of all sorts of stuff. My new lenses. So I'm just going to go over. This is a bit of a catch up, I guess. My new lenses for my cameras are here. Where did I put them? Did they fall off? Out? No, here they are. 1, 2. So I bought 3 different lenses for the camera that's going to sit lower. To be able to work out which is the best for the height and the... So what happens is, for these camera mounts, the small ones, right? The like the ones that you get on a Raspberry Pi, not the C. What are these ones? I can't remember what. Right, that's not even. I can't even get that high enough. Whoa! I can't get that high enough in camera view. 1 second. Right, not that size. I can't remember that C. What's that called? Anyway, but the smaller ones. You know, the ones that have the little lenses on them. Anyway, having a mental blank. The issue with these are the closer you go and for the focal and the less distortion, you get vignetting around the outside. So you get a lot of black. And to get rid of the black, you need to pull further away. And instead of getting the vignetting, you get distortion. So it's finding a right balance between getting the camera at the right height to capture as much as I can in focus without distortion, but without wrecking the vision on the corners with the vignette. So I don't know what the exact length is I need, so I bought 3 different lenses at different lengths. You are honoured to be a mod. No, don't be honoured. You could lose that privilege at any second. No, I'm just kidding. Supposed to end the year with a GBP 800 bonus. Let's see how much I can spend. Camera after the tax man robs me. Yeah, okay. Whoops. Well, don't run out and buy Raspberry Pi HQ camera, because there are better cameras coming out. RGB have better cameras coming out, like way better than the HQ. The only problem is... Hey, Mike. The only problem is drivers are a real problem. I'm having lots of issues with camera drivers right now. Okay. What else can we talk about? Hey, Mr. Bonds. That's one of the things the laser's for. What I really want to do, I want to make logo for it where the chat can control the turtle. You should see the extremes I go to avoid cleaning my desk. Yeah, it's called staining the deck. I really like what? What? Did I just forget what I just said already and now you're asking me I really like what? You're talking about the driver issues? What project have I made this year? What project? What have I finished this year? 0. No. I've made stacks of projects this year. Is that a legit question, Alan? They switched to camera driver infrastructure, the latest. I know they did, but even that aside, none of the current RGB cameras that I've got, you can plug in and just use them. Like, they don't work in OpenCV directly. They don't work in VLC directory. You need to jump through all these hoops. Well, they've got one on Kickstarter right now. I might have already finished. Their next generation. It's like 20 something megapixel autofocus plus manual focus control and blah 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 and blah blah blah. Like, they're really pushing the envelope. The problem with the HQ is that it's not the largest of megapixels and it's manual focus and it's not really designed for the new subsystem for the Libra camera and all that stuff. So yeah, and everything RGCam needs Mark Olsen to fix them. Yeah, that's true. Lucky Mark doesn't sleep though, right? So he's around all the time, which is really good. I want a video that does camera does video and has autofocus. Mine's got that. The one I'm using at the moment for my main camera has that, and it's a USB and it works. But their newer stuff is having some problem. We need merch. I vote branded USB-C powered PCB coffee coaster warmer. We do need Unexpected Maker merch, and I've been wanting to do that for years, and I just never get around to it. Mike spends his night making me rich, and what does he spend his days doing? That's the question. He doesn't spend his days making himself rich. Maybe I need to make it scroll slower. So, should I make it scroll slower? I don't even know how I'd make it scroll slower. I mean, I do, but, well, I don't. Other than putting a... Oh no, Mark, don't do that, please. So that's blocking, right? Like that's now stalling everything else that's running in the background when you do stuff like that. Branded glass coffee cups, where would you get them from? Nowhere. I wouldn't make glass coffee cups. I want to make t-shirts, at least, that say world's worst solderer and stuff like that. I wonder if I could double step it. I'm going to see if I can double step it so it scrolls slower. You gotta remember, I can't hold the frame. It's not a screen. If I hold it, it won't draw anything, right? Can't have a tidy desk. It's wrong. I have to start with a tidy desk. I'm quite good at messing my desk, but it needs to start tidy sometimes. It just gets over the top. It does my head in. I'm doing it wrong. Of course I'm doing it wrong. I'm always doing it wrong. Okay, int step equals 1. Step weight equals 1. You don't need to see me coding this. Let's just see if it works. if remote equals 0, else step weight minus. Okay, let's see if this works. This should hold. I'm going to recompile. This should hold it should redraw. It should draw it twice, then move it. Twice, then move it. Twice, then move it. Maybe. Apparently not. Apparently that. Really? What? Did I put too many brackets in? Okay. That's annoying. I'm going to go to coding screen because that's annoying. Let's try that again. If step weight equals 0, okay, that's compiling. So what did I do? Okay, greater than 0, else minus equals 1, minus equals 1. Johnny, if super Johnny, oh, if user is Johnny, delete message, right. Okay. I don't know what I wrote before. I must have put an extra bracket in somewhere. T-shirt, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, I should do those. But no one's going to buy them. Well, let's be honest. And it's not like I'll ever see anyone wearing them. Untidy desk equals reform organization. What? Yeah, this is asking me if I'm doing an if statement. Yes, I'm doing an if statement. I hope this doesn't go back and grab all the last messages. That'll be really annoying. Would you buy one? Okay, maybe I'll do... We should do like a poll like BitLooney does on his streams. And work and do a list of all the... We'll vote on all the things that Sion should do. Okay, what happened then? Did that work? Yeah, that looks pretty bad. That's not working. It's working, but it's oh, that worked. It's definitely flickering less, right? Because it's double drawing. I need to also move where it is. Maybe. Mr. Bonce. There was no message. Python is not just a snake. Says who? Okay, so that's a bit better. It still flickers a lot. I wonder if I can make it faster. It definitely struggles on some of the round shapes. I did if statements at uni for a subject called financially maths. Want to guess how many times I did that subject? No, I don't want to do that publicly. Yes. You can say. So if I drop the quality, the letters won't look as nice. Yeah, TinyF2 has S3 support. I'm using it. And it's I'm having some problems with the double reset I implemented on my boards, and it's just a combination of getting the values right, getting the timing right for the 1-bit memory. You did it 3 times. Wow. I was going to say 0 because you walked out in a rage quit. Okay, let's see what this does. I should actually start this. You know what I should do? 1 second. One moment, please. Did that look right? I don't know what the message was. Oh, I can't do those. It can't do non-standard letters, guys. How's that for flicker? Was that any better? Yeah, I know. Hybotics got hit again. Yeah, I know. I heard. I wasn't around, but Chicky took care of it. Colin Hickey took care of it, which was very nice of him. It wasn't just me. It was, excuse me, Brian's server as well, and could have been more than Brian's as well. I don't know. Okay, so I want to do void set booting. I am I'm just putting some boot up messages on the screen. So who's seen Matrix Resurrections? No spoilers for anyone. Yeah, I know. I can get rid of the... I know. I'm going to do MQTT, Mark. I will. I just got to find time. I know. It's quick. It's quick. You have it in the queue to watch. I watched it straight away as soon as I could get my hands on it. And, well, I really want to talk about it, but no spoilers. So I'm not going to yet. Okay, so... That one. Okay, so... do that. I want to do that. Okay, I'm recompiling. This might break. I don't care. I'll watch Contact instead for the 10th time. I've seen it like 3 times. Oh, it did not like that. Oh, that is so annoying. I know what it is. I have to declare this above. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I don't think I can have the logo on at the same time. We can try it. Should we try having them both on at the same time? We should do that. No, right now it's all happening on one tiny pico. It'd be really good if the YouTube stuff happened externally. But for now, it's all on the one. Okay, so when it boots now, it should go... Maybe. Wake up, Neo. That's the boot message. And then it should go... There we go. Follow the white rabbit. That means it's connected. The bus driver by the girl from the what? Neo to save the world from a bomb on the bus. That's really funny. Okay. It's a joke. She's joking. It's not true, but Yaz, don't. It's not funny. Because people take spoilers seriously, so just don't do spoilers. Please. Is it too early for beers? Never too early for beers. I'm going to burn a hole in the wall. So now I wonder if I can make it not then be... Why can't it... What name is that? It's having trouble with one of those letters. Who was the last person that just wrote a message that popped up? No umlauts. No, just standard letters. I'm going to make it... Oh. Okay, let's do that. I don't know why it's having... Oh, the I, maybe? It's not... It doesn't understand the I in your name. I don't know. I don't know. I know it's there, but it's putting a space. Oh, right, because it's not... They're not... God, what's the word? It's monospaced fonts. It's a monospaced font. What's the others? What's the opposite? Oh, for monospaced fonts? Yeah, sometimes it draws them both in the same... Yeah, I don't know why that is either. I noticed that. Like there. So... Why is that happening? I don't know. I'm going to get rid of the double. Because I think that was a bad idea. I think it's made it worse. So I'm going to comment it out. I'm also going to make the quality slightly less, which should make it faster. As in quicker to draw. No, there's no dot over the I because it's all capital, but they're monospaced fonts. So the I is not in the middle, it's on the edge. Yeah. So that's why there's that gap. Like, it's not in the middle. I could probably try to fix that. Let me see if I can fix that. It's recompiling now anyway. It's reflashed. Let me look for the I. It's going to be somewhere between 0 and 1 DC. Yeah. $11D. BE, BE, BE. So if I do BE, and I do 08B, BE. Okay, this might fix the I, or make it better anyway. Okay, so that looks clearer on the wall now, right? But you see that the L's and stuff have curves. Clean my sofa. Let's fix the laser. Okay, we're fixing the laser. Okay, I'm recompiling. Hey, Christopher. And hi to anyone I haven't said hi to. Marius, hi. Okay, so it's recompiling. You can see the dot burning a hole every time it recompiles. Didn't look like monospace at all. It is. It is, well, it's not a real font. They're G-code translations, line base of them. Okay, so this is clearer, but the letters aren't as sharp. I'm not double holding them now. It takes a really long time to connect. So see, the L's are really bad now. The camera's also blowing it up, right? Yes, I'm doing it wrong. I'm always doing it wrong. See, Adam, like I don't know. Ooh, that picture went funny. I don't know why it's sometimes not advancing the letter. See, it did Adam's again. Oh, I don't know why. So he did it with Mark's name. Hey, Randall. All in all, I'm just another dot on the wall. That's really funny. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing those. That's okay. Okay. So, you're misunderstanding, Rhoda. Sorry, you're misunderstanding. It's not a font. It's not, forget, I'm calling it monospace. This is not a font. Okay, these are just a whole bunch of shapes, yeah, that are not using fonts at all. Okay, they've been, it's pre-calculated G-code for representations of the letters. And each one of them is, they're not all the same size letter, but they're not centered inside their rect, if you want to call it, for their shape. And there's no font data at all. It's no font. They're not fonts. It has no understanding of where a font starts or ends or kerning or anything, right? So me just calling it monospaced, what I'm implying is that each one has a fixed size. It's not proportional. It doesn't know that I'm an I, therefore I'm thin, so put the next letter closer to me, is what I meant. So I shouldn't have said monospaced, but it's not, they're not fonts at all. Does that make sense? What does it look like when you upload it? It doesn't work. No, I don't give it G-code. It starts from G-code and then it's hex movement representation of G-code where he's embedded the laser turn on and off based on the lifting the Z-axis up and down. If that makes sense? It's the C. It could be the C screwing things up. There could be something wrong in the letter. Like, so this is what all the letters look like. These are all the letters. They're just hex for movement up and down. So if I go to the C, no, if I go to the I, F, G, H, I, the I is just go to this position with the laser off, turn the laser on and go to this position. Right? That's it. There's no concept of this much space between letters and anything else. Okay? It's rough as guts, this is. It's a real pain. Like, I don't want to work with this data. I want to do my own. So, like, for instance, this is... I've started working on a different representation. So this is my logo in my new format. Okay? These are coordinates rather than hex. They're movement coordinates. They're ints, right? Where a negative means turn on the laser, sorry, turn off the laser, and a positive means the laser is on, right? Yeah, there's something, right, but there's something about some of the characters maybe that's tripping it up. So I am trying to, I'm coming out with a different format, at least for me, that's more human readable, right? These are positions to move from and to. And then what I've done is, unlike his code, his shapes, to get a corner, I'm double embedding a particular point. So it does it twice, so I get a sharp edge, which is working, right? But, like this is a corner here. So this is going down. So that's X and Y. Whoops. And so the X is staying and the Y is moving down, and then I'm pinning it again to corner it, and then the Y is staying and the X is moving, and I'm pinning again to corner it, right? So that's the bottom of my logo. Using his system, it doesn't have that, and it draws a circle for the bottom unless I really up the quality, which does the subdivisions, and to do that, it makes drawing it really slow, which means it flickers heaps on the camera, right? So, well, it's a vector font, but it's not a vector font. It's a delta movement in the vector font. Like a vector font would be do a line here and do a line here, like for a T. That would be a vector font. This is a start here, go to here with the laser off, go to here with the laser on, go to here with the laser off, go to here with the laser on. It's a movement. It's not, does that make sense? Hey, Simple Electronics. Feels like something with the C and O when they're next to each other, circle letter. Yeah, maybe they're not, I don't know. So I'm slowly working through a different format for all this stuff. Home buffer with a rendered image. No, it's not a rendered image. It's not a frame buffer. No, that is absolutely cannot work with a laser. Fire developer. A laser has to draw every single pixel every single time. And to draw a pixel, it has to move, it has to turn off and move to it, turn on, turn off and move to it. The lasers aren't fast enough to do that. You could do a resolution of maybe 20 by 20 if you're lucky. It's not a display, it's movement. Yeah, that absolutely will not work to do that. I'm not making a proper font-based system. Like, it needs to be like this, but his code, like all of this stuff, it's unreadable because he embeds inside it other values to tell it what to do. And so when you're visually looking at it, just like in the Matrix, you have to do maths in your head on the values to understand what the actual values are. What Rhoda says, it's a vector font with relative movements. Sure. Okay. Like, I want it to just, like, having it read SVGs would be way better, right? Like, I shouldn't be encoding all this stuff. How did Tektronix do it? Who's Tektronix? Huh? What? Anyway, so these are the fonts. So, like a C is difficult because there are lots of small curve bits, right? Like it could just be that I don't have, that I need to hold hold at the end for a little bit longer, maybe, of each bit. I don't know. Hey, Rando. Hello, Evergreen. Oscilloscope manufacturer. Oh, right. That Tektronix, how do they do it? I don't know. But there's not a laser. This is a cathode tube or whatever. Like, this is different. This is using... Anyway. Yeah. How's life for me? Life is good. How's life for you? Gotta go clean up a bit. Good rest of the stream. Happy New Year. Same to you, mate. Happy New Year. See, cleaning up, that's okay. That's sane. Oh. How was that? How did that look? Right, with totally different Galvos, with a totally different control system, with... Like, it's totally different. Like, everything about the mechanics and the control is totally different. So therefore, it doesn't matter how they do it. I'm limited by the resolution of my DAC and how fast I can talk to it and how fast it can control the Galvos and how fast the Galvos are, right? And all those things. And, right, totally different. Where in their case, they're using FPGAs to drive them, right? And they've got, you know, I'm buying Galvos off AliExpress, and they would have completely custom hardware rigs. So what they can do with them and everything else is totally different. And I'm using mirrors, and I'm pretty sure they're not using mirrors, or not the same way, with a cathode. Like however it is, it's not like this. Yeah, totally different. So how's that? Is that any better? Ordered some LoRa modules to finally try that tech out. Cool. Now there's still the issue with the N. Hey Yumbo Prime. Any characters with curves, i.e. more points in them, seem to blow out. Right, because it's spending a lot more time on each section of the curve, right? And part of me was holding that a bit longer. But it doesn't look anywhere near as bad. I mean, I can see the difference on my wall, but the camera really blows it out. But there's not a lot I can do about that. No, it didn't flicker as much, but I also didn't have their name on there. I wasn't swapping color. I wasn't doing two lines, which means it has to move heaps more. Right? There's twice as much movement happening now. You've got to remember, it's got to move to every single section. Right? If I got rid of the writing of the person's name... Okay, I'm going to put this... Remember... It was just one lot of thing with the name at the front, right? I'm getting rid of the person's name and recompiling it. So it's not going to have the red at the top, just the green at the bottom. You'll see it's twice as fast. I was working in the phonics lab and did bulk elimination using 2-channel function generators to sweep a square grid. Look, I'm keen to play with rasterization with this thing to see how fast it can do it, but from everything I've seen on the internet, like these Galvos are not fast enough and you can't do much with them. Like you could do really chunky looking stuff, but you couldn't do fonts with them. Okay, so this is not going to print Wake Up Neo now because I've turned that line off. Anyway, you're right. It wasn't as... It looked very different last time, but... Hey, Rob. So I'm just recompiling. wonder if I can just space out the letters a bit more. Well, it can't do an L properly because I'm making it move fast. Limit is... Well, it's either that or it's just on top of itself and you can't tell. It could just be on top of itself. Lasers are not good for doing text, folks. If that's not obvious already, it should be now. If I do that, okay, I'm working out how I can space out the letters a bit more. Let's try that. Yeah, I want to get Chris's Atomic 14's asteroids working on this. That'd be nice, but I don't have a controller. And his controller is connected to the I/O, and I don't have any spare I/O, so I need to connect I need to do a Bluetooth version. So I need to get Bluetooth running, but all this code's blocking, right? So, yeah, this needs a complete rewrite in some type of threaded format to be able to support Bluetooth running all the time, polling for controller, and all that stuff. Okay, so let's see if this is spaced out anymore. It's only a small amount I added. Probably not enough. It's probably not enough. Chat should be the controller for asteroids. Yeah, it wouldn't be fast enough. You see, the I and the S are on top of each other then. So I'm just recompiling. Well, then try to work. Then can't even reach. Yeah, Chris doesn't really come onto the live streams much. That's okay. Can't tell if that's spacing them out or not. Follow the white rabbit. Temperature 37.2. Go to bed. Johnny, take some Panadol and go to bed. Laura needs line of sight. Yeah, see the rando, that's not working. And when I bang the table, that doesn't help either. Everything's fixed to the table. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, I think I know why it's doing that. I know why it's doing that. I know why it's doing the letters on top of each other. I just worked it out. And this is the problem, right? Okay, so it's because, let's get rid of that. And that. So I'm drawing from two sets of buffers, right? But I'm only advancing the X once because I need them to draw on top of each other, yeah? So I don't want them offset like this. But if the character at top is different width to the character on the bottom, the advance that it's getting is smaller. And so then the next character on the bottom is in the right spot, but the next character on the top isn't. Because let's say that it moved an I, and up here it was an M. It hasn't moved enough over, right? That's the problem. Ah. So what I need to do is, I need to do this. Okay, I know what I can do, I think. I know what I think I know what I can do. So x2 equals minus scroll. Okay, and I do that, and I do that, and then if x, or what I need to do, I need to grab both x's and work out which is the biggest and advance that one. If x2 is greater than x equals x2. Okay, so whichever one is bigger, that is going to be the next placement. Maybe. Let's try that. So you do need a monospaced font then. What's wrong with that? Or well, yeah, but I'm doing two lines at the same time. It's not, so it's not drawing a line and then a line. It's drawing like this. It has to draw like this. Because if it draws a line and then a line, by the time it finishes the second line, the first line, there's no persistence of vision anymore. Does that make sense? So it's the whole way a laser draws, which is complicating this. Let's see if this is any better. I could have just completely broken it as well. Wake up, Neo. Okay, that looked good. Neo, follow the white rabbit. That looked good. Okay. Now we'll see what happens. Does that look better? Does that look better? It's going to space the eyes out more. Yeah, see, that looks better. Hey, Electron Ash. No, the font is a hex representation of G code. Hey, Tony. Tell Laura I love her. So that worked, Mako. There you go. That's working. This is going now backwards through the chat. I need to, when I restart it, I need to throw away all the old ones. like on the first grab, I need to get rid of them because this is, yeah, annoying. Okay, hang on. I was going to do that now. I should have done that this morning. Okay, if I grabbed a message, get rid of that. And that, and if there was no error, process message. I'm gonna say if first poll and right, skipping number of messages and return. Okay, so hopefully, let me just recompile. You could use something akin to coasting to make those L's lighter with an overshoot and turn off the laser while it's still moving. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't calculate where that is, Beata. Yeah, like, yeah, I've got no way of knowing. I don't know where I am sub. Like, I don't have that type of fidelity. Does it change when data is sent? Does what change? What do you mean? Right, the shorter segments I use, the sharper the image is, but the longer it takes to draw. The longer it takes to draw, the more flickering. By the time it finishes the sentence, the image is gone from the start, persistence-wise, right? User is in timeout. Yeah, I can't see 2002 being any worse. Okay. Okay, so this should have thrown away. This should throw away the first set of messages, which is all the old ones. Skipping 73 messages. Okay, so it's clear. So now new messages will come through since this started up. Let's see if it picks up Photochromax's message. Don't forget, every second poll, it has that error, which we need to fix. Okay, so that worked. They were not necessarily in order though, right? It'll grab the latest one first and then go backwards. Right, so there's randos and then it should do Photochromaxes. It doesn't do them in order. I should flip that around. I think I can flip that around. None of those characters exist, Marius. Some of those might, Rob. I don't know. See, it went backwards. But at least we've got it stripping now. Now, can I make them go in the other order? I think I can. If I make that false, that should do them in the oldest first. During the first line, then the second line be faster. Having to move up and down. I don't think it's going to be faster. No. It's got a lot more writing to do to get across, to then come back again. I mean, that's a rewrite. Like, that won't be a 5-second thing to try. I can try it. Randy who wants underscores. Well, there isn't any. I can add stuff into the font. It's very hard to do. As I said, the font is pretty ugly. But if I take like the E, for instance, is it dot, question mark, slash, open, close. So if I add a new one, and let's draw under, I'll call it. And I can just get rid of those. I'm pretty sure that that puts it there, and then that puts it there. That will do an under. And then if I go to drawing, I can put draw under, draw under. Okay, let's compile this and see if you got an underscore. What do you mean by distorted letters? Are you talking about the angle, or are you talking about the shape? The shape is because of the speed I'm drawing them. See, we're backwards again. What do you mean we're backwards? Who's backwards? Make the L with shorter segments. Well, I should do the double stop on the L, right? And I can do that. But that's the thing. I'm going through and hacking all of his things. But yeah, let me go to the L. It's on a bit of an angle because my camera's on an angle and stuff. And yeah, everything's on an angle. Nothing's square. Okay, L. So if I go from there. Okay, I'm putting a double dot on the L. It was new to old, now it's old to new. Blotchy letters like S. It's because of the number of segments in the S. That's all, compared to a straight line. Okay, let's see if this fixed the L. I don't think you're backwards again. I hadn't recompiled it before. You were still backwards because it was only just now that I pushed the change that made it go forwards. But now I'm recompiling again to see if the L is fixed. 2021 was the best, was it? Look, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't anywhere near as good as everyone hoped. And right now it's getting worse, so yeah. James Dyson's working on his own telescope. It's going to suck. So did everyone watch the launch of the James Webb telescope? There was that delay where the rocket kicked off before it started moving. And I thought to myself, uh-oh, what happened? Is that the way it took off was very... Look at the L now. See? That's the L better. So I keep banging the desk. The way it took off looked very different to the... like the way that all the SpaceX stuff launches. right? The space stuff launches like it starts like this, right? Where this, it just sat there for ages and ages, and then all of a sudden it went. I thought there was something wrong. It was pretty funny. What? Electron Ash? What happened? Did you lose your brother? I'm so sorry to hear. Oh, I agree. I agree. There is no reason in the world why people shouldn't get vaccinated. It's as simple as that. It's a life or death question. Yeah. Yeah. But I didn't want to have the vax for various reasons. He got COVID, ICU, didn't survive. I'm so sorry to hear that, mate. Really sorry to hear that. Okay, so the L's are better. And now that the L's are better, maybe I can let it draw faster. The faster I let it draw, I mean, I can go and fix all the letters. The faster I let it draw, the less it's supposed to flicker. Let's try this. When I spread the letters on my Galvo head, I have a font set with 9 segments in an S, for example. Right, well, I'm using someone else's library for this, right? And I've stated many times that I don't necessarily agree with a lot of the things that he's done in the library and how it works, right? I think that it's really complex to work with, but it's got a lot of functionality. Like there's 3D and there's full rotation, 2D and 3D rotation and all sorts of stuff, right? But I don't have the time to rewrite it all myself right now. And I'd love to rewrite it all in MicroPython, personally. We need Star Wars scrolling. Star Wars scrolling would be good. I could probably do that. I could distort it, but I can't do piles of text. It's not fast enough to do piles of text. So I'm just reading through the chat. .3 Galvo array. Yeah, look, I'm having fun with this laser, but I'm not going full on into laser land. Like I've got too many. Oh, I gotta stop banging my desk. Too many other projects. You're watching Amiga Bill. Yeah. Good guys. Yeah, I find it hard to watch streams on Twitch as well. It just throws ads in your faces all the time and stuff, and things get in the way and whatever. Paint the cable. It is white. The cable is white. What you're seeing is shadow from the cable on the wall. because I'm playing around with the camera on here. So no one's writing anything on the laser wall anymore. There you go. The cable's white, you see? But I've got this down so you can see the laser. That's also maybe why it's flickering a lot, because I've got the contrast settings changed. Johnny's web board. Oh, I'm sorry. See that? That looked the same level of brightness. Like, I wonder if I can just turn this up. Oh, look at the J. The J is terrible, but I can fix that again. I've got to go through each letter now and fix it by adding extra bits. What else is there? There's the J, the L. I fixed the L. I haven't recompiled, so the J is still going to be bad. I'm just looking at all the letters now. Maybe the T. Now the T actually looks okay. Can you print F out? Yeah, I can print out the USB. Why? What do you need me to print out? Oh, you're talking about, is this something else? We try to use flexible PCBs for your logo instead of the cable. Instead of the cable? What do you mean? The cable is power. How's flexible PCBs going to help me with that? So I'm just recompiling. Ways to print small postage stamp size area with Galvo and project it. Greatly expanded the area on the wall. Is this looking any better? More consistent at least? So I need to move my logo now. I think. Oh, bang. But a flat ribbon cable is going to be more obvious sitting there than that cable. I don't have an issue with that cable. I'm not sure why people do. There's no lowercase wagon loads. It's all uppercase. Yeah, I fixed the overlapping. I mean, it's just the consistency of the letters now. It's just a pity that the letters like the O's and the G's and whatever else have such a big intensity on them. But that's just, a lot of that's the camera. Consider any talk of the virus to be politics. Yeah, talking about COVID shouldn't be, it's not political. But the vaccination discussion is, unfortunately, because there's such strong opinions about it and such misinformation and, hate to say it, but such stupidity when it comes to the lack of education with some people, like the whole 5G stuff and magnets and crap and whatever. Like it's just, yeah. I know, I'm not talking about, I know what that conversation was, Mako. I was ignoring that one. I was replying to Electron Ash. Vaccines shouldn't be political. No, vaccines aren't political. The right to choose is political, but the reasons for choosing are so, in a lot of cases, are so stupid. A lot of cases. That's the problem, right? It's the misinformation and how gullible some people are, how stupid some people are. Do you get the string for emojis? Print the string. No, I don't get a string at all. I get chars. So I don't know it's an emoji at that point because I don't know what it is. I can't pre-parse the string looking for every single combination of emoji. It's just one character at a time coming through. Catch you later, Flow Rider. Have a happy new year. Okay, well, so 9 o'clock. Print hello world, right? It's interesting. There's no round brackets, but there's square brackets, I think. Let's see if that worked. So I need to get super chats working. Interesting. Why didn't mine come up? Oh, there it is. See, the square bracket didn't work either. I thought there was square brackets. Maybe not. That's okay. Okay, so I mean, I could spend a lot of time working on this laser library. I don't know how. Can we hack the laser using HTML? No, you can't. Hey, crazy boy. I could spend a lot of time working on this, trying to refine the fonts and stuff. I don't know how useful this is, having the messages on the wall. I don't necessarily get to see them. I'm busy doing stuff and they're gone. So from a notification thing point from me, I mean, it's great for you guys to see your stuff on the wall, but you also get to see your stuff in chat, right? So, I just don't know. Like, I'd like to get something else happening with the laser other than just messages on the wall. I think messengers, I don't think these are fun, personally. I don't think they're much more fun than making the logo change color around the outside, right? Being able to allow the chat to actually do something collectively, you know, like the turtle or whatever, draw pictures or something would be interesting. But that's just a huge investment of time right now. So I don't know. Yeah, no spoilers, Electron Ash. TTS. Yeah, I don't. That's a bit Looney's thing. Can I tell you? I'd be watching his streams. I would have lost my shit really early on in it and turned it off. Like the fact that he puts up with all that sound happening. I don't think I could do that. Yeah, I'll keep playing around with this. Yeah, nah, asteroids with your commands I don't think would work because it's too slow. It's not fast enough. Like you can't control, you won't be able to control a game with the speed that this is polling and doing things, and the order of them, and people overriding the commands and stuff. Like, yeah. He went a bit loony. I would have gone loony straight away, like really straight away. Like, that was frustrating to listen to, the non-stop bombardment of messages. You should connect up your actual laser machine with a camera, and people that super chat it etches their name into a plaque of them and goes on the wall. Yeah. Firstly, this is not a powerful enough laser to do that. This won't etch into anything, right? So forget that. And if you mean my actual laser, yeah, no. I don't think that's a good idea. It's an interesting chat toy, but it's not. I want something a bit more fun. Hand pointed towards the laser and see how long it takes for us to blind. Yeah, no. I could do falling star animation. Yeah, I'm not hacking my actual laser. That's a tool. I don't hack that, I use it. Some things are tools, some things that I play with. The things I use to earn an income from, they're tools. They don't get hacked. Make it draw a dragon's curve. I don't even know what a dragon's curve is. Catch you later, Fred. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap this as well. It's been a couple of hours. I need another coffee. I've got a lot of work to do today. As I said, I've got Reflow Masters to build, Proto Shields to build, RTC Shields to build, and a lot of other stuff. So, Laser Rubik's Cube. That could be interesting. I don't have time to write. That would take me months and months and months to write. Yeah, I got more important things to do, like build my next Reflow Master Pros, build my next laser controller boards. Yeah, okay. So, you can let users draw shapes with URDL. Text via chat that move the laser fixed steps. No, well, that's what logo is. I want to do logo. You know what logo is, right? Does everyone know what logo is? I keep mentioning logo, but maybe some of you don't know what it is. Maybe it was a bit before your time. Except, is there a... Wow, it's not actually come. I can't find any decent pictures. Oh, you missed the logo. Right, okay. So, yeah, logo was a thing back, you know, around the C64 days and whatever, where it was basically a turtle. It's called turtle graphics, turtle on the screen. And you give it commands. You say forward 10, and it moved forward 10 and drew a line. And then you say rotate 20, and it rotates 20, and then you can draw shapes with it, and you could program it, so you could make it do repeat shapes to make things, right? Turtle, yeah, it was a turtle drawing thing. Hey, Dogs, I want to do that, and then chat can control it, right? You know, change the color, draw a line, rotate, draw a line. But there was a physical turtle robot. I think that would have come after. Logo on a pet. Okay, well, yeah, it's really early days stuff. Before BBC Micros, I think. It was before BBC. Anyway, it was around that period of time. That's what I'd like to do, because that's interactive. Then you can actually control it, make it do something. Okay, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. Happy New Year, everyone. Be safe. Don't congregate. Wear masks. Look after yourselves. Get it to do ANSI graphics. No, can't do characters. Can't do a lot of characters, no. Forward 100, left 50, forward 50, repeat 24. Something like that, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Can it do... What do you mean multi-line? it can't do a lot of text, as you can see. So anything that's text related, forget it. We need to do other stuff. Some logo once upon a time, I think, because of Lisp. Cool. Okay. Distracted. Bye, everyone. Happy New Year. Thanks for your support all year. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining me in all the streams. Hopefully, I'll be doing streaming all next year, and I'll have some exciting projects to work on. Or not. We'll see how we go. But I hope you all are safe over New Year's, and catch you all next year. Bye, everyone. Where's the off button? Here it is. Okay. See ya. Bye.